Oh, it's about to get so rich. Yesterday, Donald Trump released a list of 11 people he would consider for the Supreme Court. It consists of federal judges appointed by former President George W. Bush and conservatives on state Supreme Courts. But will it be enough to reassure Republicans that President Trump would nominate like-minded jurists? Bret Baier is here. He's Fox News chief political anchor, my political power animal, and the host of Special Report. Welcome back, Bret.
Hey, Kennedy.
So is this the early Christmas present that conservatives have wanted from Donald Trump?
It's one of them. It is one of the kind of stipulations that they said would be a good idea before the convention to lay out and try to rally the conservative troops and try to calm the nerves of some who've even talked about a third-party conservative run, which does not look like it's materializing at all, despite some of the talk. I think Donald Trump made some headway by laying out those judges. They're well received. Paul Ryan, the House Speaker, came out, said it was a good list. Trump did add last night that he was going to add to that list, but said it's from like-minded kind of people, so conservative-type judges. But I'd expect, I'd expect a couple of Hispanic potential judges, maybe an African-American in that list, and I think that there'll be a couple others that they add.
All right, well, that remains to be seen. What we have seen is it has stirred up a little bit of controversy because there are pro-life groups that are very happy about this pool of potential justices, and there are pro-choice groups who are upset about it. Does that mean that the Supreme Court fight is eventually going to hinge on abortion?
Well, it could. I mean, Hillary Clinton obviously is from the exact opposite point of view, and she would appoint likely candidates to the Supreme Court, nominees, potential nominees, who would be pro-choice. I think that they're trying, I don't think they'll get boxed into that issue, although Donald Trump, did talk about it with Sean Hannity saying they're all pro-life.
All right, so let's discuss the importance of this. To conservatives, is this the most important olive branch that Donald Trump can extend, and could we see something similar on, say, taxes or immigration?
I think he may lay out, try to get some people on board. First of all, the biggest decision he'll make is his vice presidential pick, which also I think will be designed to get conservatives calmed down, and also the establishment to say, okay, I can buy in with that guy or a woman. And he may even, announce some cabinet members or positions inside an administration, which would essentially do the same thing. I'm not sure he's going to go down the road of specific legislation. He seems to indicate, Kennedy, that he wants to negotiate with Congress on pretty much everything.
Yeah, and this really is an interesting list. There was one state Supreme Court justice from Texas, Don Willett, who made Trump's list, and I don't know if Trump had done enough social media vetting, but here's a guy who's very active on social media. He's got 35,000 followers, and this Justice Willett, and he's been kind of attacking Donald Trump.
Yeah, I know. It was a little strange to see a person who's been attacking Trump on Twitter get in this list. But, maybe it is a shrewd move, Kennedy. Maybe it was a move designed to stop him from using Twitter against Donald Trump. Who knows?
Yeah, no, he was one of the people who said, oh, I'd like to see who Donald Trump picks for potential Supreme Court justice nominations. And it's like, oh, I'm on the list? Awkward.
Ooh, yeah,
and
he's great.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag always Trump. That's what I meant. All right, and Utah Senator Mike Lee's brother, he's also on the list, and I think he has the best name of anyone in the running right now, Thomas Rex Lee. Does that at all weigh into consideration with Congress?
Just the name itself, the feel of the name?
Solid name,
maybe.
Bret. Solid name.
Yeah, Ruth Bader Ginsburg has that same kind of pitch. No. I think that the Lee, he is a respected judge, but he's also obviously the brother of Senator Lee, who's also been talked about as a potential nominee down the road, potentially, and he said he's interested maybe. So we'll see.
And their dad, Rex Lee, also had a part in the Reagan administration, so a little bit of a family legacy there.
Yeah, and it's also the friend of Ted Cruz. So maybe Donald Trump is trying to solve all his problems in one list.
I don't know if you can do that, but it does seem like of the gestures that he's made recently to try and somehow permeate the establishment, this is the one that has been most effective listing these people. And, you know, I'm hearing that he had help from the Heritage Foundation and the Federalist Society. So,
he called National Review. Jonah Goldberg said on the panel last night that he actually called the folks at National Review, who, remember, wrote a magazine specifically about Trump cannot be president.
Yeah.
So there is an outreach going on, and we'll see how successful it is.
It's very Manafortian, it seems. Bret Baier, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
We'll see you, Kendi.
Okay, very good.